Now that you have the first 12 swatches of your kit complete, you have a pretty good idea of how to use your master list and how to move forward. But I'm going to go ahead and continue to make these swatches on camera so that I can talk about the specific swatches and so that I can share with you information about the characteristics and possible end uses that may not occur in your master list. So you can use this to supplement your kits if you like. Swatch number 13 is 100% polyester, made with a novelty knot or spot yarn. The construction is a warp knit. We do not know the dye and print method, and it is optically brightened. That is the finish. Its characteristics are excellent resiliency, poor absorbency, and that comes from the hydrophobic nature of the fiber, and obviously if it's drapery casement, it would be good for drapery. Let's take a closer look at those knot or spot yarns. Can you see the little slubs in the yarn right there? Right? And then of course, this being a warp knit, we can see the other yarn has the characteristic features of the warp knit. Swatch number 14, the suiting fabric is made from 70% acrylic and 30% polyester. Again, because the kit tells us the yarn type, we can fill this in directly from the yarn type. It is a boucle or loop yarn. The weave is a crepe weave. This swatch was fiber dyed. We do not know of any finishes. Its properties are high resiliency. This is a major property of crepe fabrics, and the boucle contributes to this. This is one of the reasons why a good possible end use would be for suiting. Boucle is very popular for Chanel suits or for other kinds of outerwear where the resiliency would be valued. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. The swatch that I have, can you see the loop right there? It forms a full loop-to-loop, so this is one way we can distinguish it from the ratine, which forms an S shape. This forms a full loop-to-loop. And you can see the resiliency, right? Yep, it does basically just spring back. Part of that is because of the fiber content, but boucle is often also made with wool. Our last swatch on this page is upholstery pile. It is 80% polyester, 20% acrylic. This is also a novelty yarn, and the type of yarn is a chenille yarn. Chenille yarn is completed in a special way. You'll want to read in your textbook about how chenille yarns are made. This is also an example of a composite. The latex coating on the back helps to hold the chenille fibers in the chenille yarn in place. The latex coating also gives it an excellent tenacity and high dimensional stability as part of its properties. And of course, this is a great fabric for upholstery. So if we take a closer look at this swatch, and we can see the chenille yarns are very soft and fuzzy. So there's one of the yarns, and it looks kind of like a little caterpillar. And then, in this case, the composite part right in the middle there, it has this latex coating. Yours may have a backing, a latex backing. In this case, this fabric has been made to be double-sided, so the latex is on the inside of the composite.